2 dead, 8 injured. A recent fatal road accident in Tampines involving 6 vehicles have left many horrified and concerned about road safety in Singapore. There have been other fatal road accidents in the recent months as well. The government addressed the situation in Parliament this month and said that traffic police have intensified enforcement in the past 6 weeks. Is there a need for stronger road safety measures and enforcement? We asked Singaporeans for their opinions. So do you think there's a need for stronger road safety measures and enforcement?
Honestly, Singapore compared to other countries is really quite safe.
I feel maybe because times are changing, the newer generation tends to be a bit more reckless on the road.
I think to get a license now is quite difficult. But people who have gotten license long time ago, I think they don't really drive very safely.
In general, our road safety is fine. It's just I feel like people need to be a bit more responsible.
So what do you think are some reasons why these accidents happen?
Drivers are either using their phones or distracted with something, or maybe a failure of the vehicle. We might not know the real reason, of course.
We can either be reckless driver or reckless riders. But sometimes I cannot put the blame on drivers, but we also have to put the blame on the riders because we have to be very aware of our surroundings.
The thing about Singaporeans is that we are always trying to do things as fast as we can with maximum efficiency.
What are some ways that pedestrians and or motorists can do to make the roads safer?
Check your blind spot. Pedestrian, even when it's green light, right? Don't just cross the road while looking at your phone. Just follow the road safety rules that you learn during your lesson.
Apply the basics, like for example, looking left and right before you go, or even when it's green, you can take the time to double check again whether there's actually cars or not. Just be a bit more responsible.
We have to limit ourselves from jaywalking so that accident won't happen to us.
What do you think the government can do to ensure that there are better road safety?
I think the law need to be stricter because I didn't know that the law wasn't so strict until the recent accident. Then you see there's only up to 8 years. Even though we lost 2 innocent lives, I feel it should be more. Knowing how to drive and passing the test is one thing, but driving safely afterwards is another thing.
So maybe if the Singapore government is able to educate the upcoming generations, they are going to be drivers on why it is really important to be safe drivers. I think that's one way we could make it a safer place.
With the rise in accidents these days, many seem to think that more needs to be done to ensure the safety of road users. Meanwhile, the government said that penalties framework and road design will be periodically reviewed.